Imagine what would happen if gold was able to join that list. Gold would go from being a passive, shiny rock to a thing that could be used to borrow, to lend, and to fund infrastructure with, all without ever touching the dollar. If gold becomes HQLA, countries will not need dollars to finance their economies anymore. And that brings us to the BRICS summit that took place in May. So for years, China's been trying to convince the entire world, mostly the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, to use the yuan in their trades. But everyone pushed back with the same question. And this is hypothetical, but I imagine this is how their conversation was going, based on what's happening. China was like, will you guys use our currency, please? And they're like, okay, we'll use your currency, but would mostly just rather use the dollar. But out of curiosity, what are you backing it with? And China's like, well, we're backing it with our economy. We're the factory of the world. It's stable. But as an added perk, if you want, we'll let you convert your yuan to gold anytime you want. They're like, that's cool. Okay. But where's the gold going to be stored at? China's like, China. So all the other countries were like, no, we're good. Now, we've seen how that played out before with the US. We're not going to trust you to hold our gold. That was a conversation that was happening years ago. But at the most recent BRICS summit, China had a lot of brilliant ideas to solve a lot of the problems those countries had with using the yuan. So here's how China is going to get the developing world to use their currency. So the first problem that they've solved is trust. Because if you're India or Brazil or South Africa, you're not just going to take China's word that they're going to keep your gold safe, right? You want to see it, you want to touch it, and you want to store it somewhere that you could access. So China built what's now being called as the gold corridor. So think of this as like an analog version of the blockchain. But instead of blocks verified by miners, it's a network of gold vaults verified by nations. The joke that Sorentic had was like, it was a Fred Flintstone chain of blockchain, right? Each vault is connected to the Shanghai Gold Exchange, the SGE, and it tracks every bar, its purity, its serial number, who owns it. So that one change fixes the problem of decentralization and trust, because the gold custody is now